love the way this story is told using her words and using her voice. Both the audio, but also the titles, and just the presence of her voice and her thinking is so palpable in this movie.
Yeah, when we started listening to the audio tapes that the Supreme Court keeps of all its arguments, to hear the young Ruth Bader Ginsburg speaking to those 9 justices in such a straightforward manner with so much power. And, we laid down some of the audio that we knew we wanted to use, and even over black, it was powerful. Even without any visuals, it just really moved us. So we made the decision to really focus on the words, to focus on what she was trying to explain to these men, as she said, as if they were kindergarten students, that yes, there is such a thing as discrimination against women, and it's wrong under our Constitution. So the words had to really be front and center. And, so we did pretty simple, I think, graphic treatment just to emphasize that.
The film really gives you an inside look on what happens in the Supreme Court in ways that you don't really see. The justices are often just sort of, they're singular icons, but you don't really, the whole ritual of greeting each other and is really revealing. So that's really useful to be able to share that with people.
The Supreme Court is an important institution, and it's a fascinating institution. It doesn't get the same, except when there's a confirmation hearing going on. It often does, or like the maybe 2 or 3 times a year when there's like a super big deal case. It doesn't get as much attention as the other branches. Part of that is that the court kind of wants it that way. It's like there's a lot that, the media just doesn't have access, but it was, I think, a special experience for us to have the opportunity to kind of bring that into light a bit, because people are interested in the court, and if the country understands what goes on there is important, and RBG the person is part of what has made that happen by writing some of her opinions and particularly some of her dissents in such a way that non-lawyer people kind of get what she's saying, that like, whoa, what the court just did here is important. I think it's bad, and here's why. Like, that's what she's doing when she's dissenting, and if you hear what she says, it's worth listening to.